£2.30 a litre. Ooh, that's pricey. That's got to hit you in the wallet hard, that has. Right, there's the updates. We've got an update to windmill by the law. In the changelog for that, it's got the windmill now spins when making flour and file size has been decreased. Got an update for the 53-foot drop deck trailer pack with auto load by MacTrocker921. In the changelog for that, it's got fixed bugs with auto loading bales that made the trailers only use the 1.8 meter bale configuration. We've got an update to the New Holland Series L and TL by Sevi Modding AM Modding. In the changelog for that, it's got added engine configurations, added mudguard configurations, added beacons configurations, added 2 more wheel configurations and created a new front weight. Got an update for the Komatsu Valmet 911.4 by Vectorman. In the changelog for that, it's got mod adapted to exhaust extension, that's PC only, crane range increased, new feature, switch between automatic and manual cabin leveling. If the manual mode is active, you can control the cabin leveling with a separate control group. And the last update for today is East Vineland, New Jersey, USA by MacTrocker921. Now there is a lot to this update, so get yourself a cup of tea and have a sit down. So, changelog issues. Fix pond ice plane showing in all seasons. Fix a utility pole collision being present in the middle of one of the roads. Fix multiple floating trees. Fix double placed trees. There's a note with that. You will need a new save game for the trees to reset to the updated version. However, this is not totally necessary if you don't mind where the original trees are in your current save game. So it carries on. Fixed issues with vehicles getting stuck from spawning inside the shop building when reset. Fix the issue with material bleeding through the BGA bunker walls. Fix the issue with manure bleeding through the storage bunker walls. Fix the issue with the cows and pigs not producing manure. Fix the issue with the cracked corn pallets would not empty in the chicken feed trough. Fix the issue where corn and soybeans growth would not advance if planted in June. And fix the issue where canola growth would not advance if planted in February. That's a lot of issues fixed, but we haven't finished yet, so calm yourself down a little because we've got changes. So, enlarge the vehicle shop area to have more room when buying resetting vehicles so they do not collide with other vehicles at the shop. Enlarge the sell point driveways and areas for larger equipment. Enlarge areas for the spinnery, dairy, tailor shop, sugar mill, grain mill and bakery to have more room for larger machinery. Enlarge the cows roaming area. There's a note after this one. You will need a new save game for the new areas to reset to the updated ground textures and foliages. However, this is not totally necessary if you don't mind how the terrain is painted in your current save game, and it can also be updated manually in-game. Then it carries on. So made land of the sell points and production points able to be purchased separately. The land now needs to be purchased first before you buy the production point. And they've also made the production points able to be sold. Now, and we still haven't finished yet because I've got some additions. Added many more ground textures to paint in-game while landscaping, and added more foliage textures to paint in-game while landscaping as well. Now, that is a lot, and with MacTrucker921 as usual on any of the mods, if you have any problems, it says any comments, suggestions, or to report a bug, please send him an email at mactrucker921@gmail.com. That's a lot of updates and changes to that map, so that's going to be great. Right, so our first mod for the day is Vintage Fuel Pump. This is by AF Modding, 3.29 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it in the construction menu and under buildings and tools. So there it is, £2.5 to place down. Obviously, it's an old school style of somewhere to fill your vehicle up. There's no price on it, mind you. What's that saying? Computed at 2.3... Can't even read it. Cents per litre gallon. 230 cents per litre. £2.30 a litre. Ooh, that's pricey. That's got to hit you in the wallet hard, that has. Oh, dear, £2.30. I mean, I like the style of it, old school retro looking. £2.30 a litre. That's ridiculous. I was crying when I had to pay £1.87. Dear, oh dear. That being said, though, obviously, it does look really nice. Oh, I like that, though. I mean, apart from the price on the front, that looks great. Right, next up is the Prinoth Wheel Loader Leveler. This is by HR Forsten Bell. 0.7 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it, as you can imagine, under levelers. So this has got a 5 meter working width, 3 mile an hour working speed. It's only going to cost you £6,000. And this is the one off the front of the Prinoth. Oh, what is it called? Prinoth vehicle. So we're going to that. Yeah, Prinoth Light Wolf Agri Power. So it's got the same front on that, obviously, but this goes onto your wheel loader, which is very nice. You've got the options there. Change the main colour. You go, no, wrong one. Go for whichever one you want. Changes the main colour. And design colour, we'll go for something different. Does the bottom there. Obviously, hook it up to your wheel loader. Push some stuff out of the way. Oh, I like that. Very nice. Right, next up is the Lizard 9 Anchors. This is by Thomas96 Modding, 3.28 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it under Cultivators. This requires 70 horsepower from your tractor. Oh, shocking. 2.5 meter working width. Oh, that's tiny. That is tiny. All right, carry on. 7 mile an hour working speed. Only going to cost you £2,000, mind you. The option you got there are without reinforcements or with reinforcements. So puts that extra beam on the top there. And then we'll come down to design colour, metallic or red. Changes the bits on the end of the prongs. Now, I do like the look of it. It looks really nice, but 2.5 meter. All right, we'll carry on. Right, next up is the Lemkin Solitaire 12800. This is by Camillos0397. 4.36 megabyte on the download. You're going to find this under Cedars. Now, you may be thinking, hold on, we've already got this in the game. Yes, we have technically. We've got a bigger one. So this is an 8 meter working width. And the one we currently got as a base game one is 12 meter. But also, this only requires 120 horsepower, whereas a 12 meter requires 180. So a little bit smaller, a little bit less power requirement on your tractor. It's got the same size tank, 5,800 litres on it, 77 grand. Although, what was the other one cost? Let's have a look. 165. Oh, that's like half the price of the other one. That's all right. Then you've got the usual shenanigans with the wheel brands and the tyres. Then you come down to main colour. You can have anything you like on there. Fair enough. Oh, I like that. Obviously, slightly smaller version. The younger brother or sister to the original base game one. Ah, very nice. Right, next up is the Lizard TP10M. This is by Holtz FS and Gian FS. 4.61 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it on the low loaders. This is only going to cost you £5,500 to buy. Obviously, little low loaders, you're not going to get massive equipment on it. Although, according to the pictures on the website, you can get a harvester on, which is all right. Fair enough. Got the main colour option there. So you go for whichever one you want. Does the main colour. And then rim colour, you can have grey or black. Oh, I like that. So like, be able to get a harvester on it. Not the header as well, mind you. You have to carry that separately. But I do like that. It's even got a... With that towing hitch at the back there, can you put a header trailer on the back of that? Oh, that's interesting. Let's go have a look. Well, that got some doing because it's a swivel axle on the front, isn't it? And my reversing with those is terrible. But yes, you can get a trailer on the back of that. So put your harvester on there. And then header trailer on the back. Job's a good one. Oh, I like that. I mean, there is one thing that's a bit strange for me, to be fair. Because if you do L, B and A, you've got disable lock and activate lock. And it doesn't seem to do it. We've got activate lock, so that should be on now. The swivel axle still turns. So if we do that again, it's still turning. I don't understand what that bit is. Anyway, do LB and right stick up and down. No, that's on the back trailer. There we go. If we do LB and left, if we do LB and RB together and left stick left and right, opens up the flaps up and down. Oh, I like that. Nice little cheap low loader trailer for you, and you can hook up a trailer behind as well. That is very nice. Right, the last mod for the day is the Fiat 682T2 by Pepe978, 13.96 megabyte on the download. And you're going to find it on the truck. So it's got a 179 horsepower engine, 43 mile an hour top speed, 58 grand to buy. The options you got there are license plates. You can have the standard base game one, or whatever map provides. 60s license plate. There you are. Or obviously back to the map one. And then you can change the main colour. So we've got pastel red, blue marine, flame red, green mint, grey fog, or navy grey. So that's your colour options. Now it does say on the website that the recommended mod is Lizard Semi-Trailer. So semi-trailer from the 1960s made in Italy. Now I've gone and got this one. This is the Wilson Pace Setter. And it hooks up no problem. And obviously quite a few generations between the two. Yeah, it's alright. Yeah, okay, the recommended mod is, what's it called, Lizard Semi-Trailer, but this should hook up to any fifth wheel anyway. And the best thing is about this is quite good. If you do L, B and A, window goes down. That is ace. What if we go in the cab? There you are. We'll do that. L, B and A, close the window. Oh, you can't really see it that well there. The light's not very good. Right, L, B and A, open it. There you are, that is ace. Plus as well, for me, being from the UK, it's right hand drive. Obviously driving on the same side as what I do. Oh, I like that. That is a nice old school truck. Very nice. Well, and to finish off, we've also got a map out. This is Old Kiwi Farm by Kaz64 and Old OTG Gamer. 107.5 megabyte on the download. And I played this on FS19, so that's a great one. New Zealand map. So that's just to let you know it's out for a download if you want to go check it out. We'll take a look at that in a separate video. So that's your mods done for the day. Drop it in the comments below. Which is your favourite one? We'll see what people are looking at. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. It's muchly appreciated. But for me, that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next one.